Hi, and welcome to the more 5-minute St. Louis real estate market update for April 2020. I am Dennis Norman, one of the broker owners at More Realtors, and if you'll give me about 5 minutes of your time, I'll bring you up to date on what's happening in this crazy St. Louis real estate market during coronavirus. But first, I want to remind you that we are not just the source for the latest St. Louis home prices, sales, and market data, which we are certainly that. But we're also one of St. Louis's premier real estate companies, and we have some of St. Louis's best and most professional agents here ready to help you. All of our agents are masters of real estate, right here in St. Louis, ready to help you. And also, before I get in here, I want to give you an opportunity to get St. Louis's best real estate search app. That's right, it's even better than Zillow. You'll like it better than Zillow's app. You can go to stlhomesearchapp.com, stlhomesearchapp.com. It's a fantastic app, and it will connect with your St. Louis Real Estate Search.com account as well. And just like St. Louis Real Estate Search, it will not show you listings in your search results that already have contracts on them, so it won't waste your time. Okay, first chart I'm going to show you here is for the St. Louis metro area as a whole. And it shows home prices and sales for the past 25 months. And you can see there the pink line or fuchsia line are home sales. You can see the seasonal bumps that we always get. Sales increase in the spring and summer, fall and fall, and into the winter, and then do the same thing again. But and then same thing with the home prices. And you can see for the most recent complete month, which would be March, median sales price was $205,000. Happened to be the same as the median list price. So, on average, homes are selling for what they're asking. And there were 2,302 sales. And you can see going back to a year ago, same month, you can see the difference in home prices. They were 189.3 at that time. And you can also see there were about 199 actually less sales at 2,203. And then going back 2 years ago, prices 180, and there were actually a few more sales at 2,384. Now the rest of the data I'm going to show you is for the what we call the core market, the 5-county core St. Louis market. It includes the city and county of St. Louis, St. Charles County, Jefferson County, and Franklin County. I might add to all these charts that you're seeing, this is all from proprietary software that we've developed. It's all based upon MLS data, and but we know just how important it is for our agents and our clients to have the most accurate and relevant data, which is why we've went through so much effort over the years to create all these great charts and these tools and resources that we have here. So this is a chart that shows year-to-date sales for the past 4 years. So it'll compare where we're at, so far year-to-date to the prior years. And you can see there where I've got the red line. It shows on the far right there, that's March. You can notice the line is pretty well flat. So and as you look in between there, it's been pretty consistent the last 4 years. Now you can see looking at the top over the past year, we're up about 4.5% at this point at the through the end of March from where we were last year, 5,092 sales versus 4,872, and you can see over that 4-year period we're up about 0.3%. Now this chart shows the median price per foot, which is a great way to compare, as well as the days on market for the prior 4 years. You can see that red vertical line I threw on there. That shows where things were a year ago. The purple line is sales price per foot. The brown line is days on market. And again, you see the seasonal bumps there. The orange line I drew in there, that shows what's happened with days on market over the past 4 years. And you can see the time it's taken to sell property has declined. The purple line there going up, you can see the home prices have increased at about the same trend, almost about the same trend or rate that the days on market have declined. Now I might mention too, this is this includes data through the full end of the full month of March, so through the end of March. Everything with COVID-19 started kind of hit St. Louis market here around March 10th, March 11th. So 2/3 of that month was affected by this, but you can see in spite of that, the data here is still pretty good. Now it'll be reflected more in March, but this is showing you where we're at so far. Here's something that I don't think you'll find a chart like this anywhere else. This is a home sales trend chart, something we've developed. And so each dot on there represents a month, but it represents or depicts the sales for the prior 12 months. So you can really, it takes out the seasonality and you can really see what the trend is. And you can see when you look to the right there that sales are trending upward. They kind of jumped up about 5 months ago. The trend did, and it's kind of steadily up. Now it's going to drop a little bit. If you caught my special report, which if you didn't, it's right above this one. You might want to catch that. That was from a couple weeks ago. I was addressing the effects of the coronavirus on the St. Louis real estate market. So this trend's probably going to, be a little on the downward side next month. Here's our STL Market Report, something else, again, that we've created. You won't find anywhere else. It's a real good snapshot of the market. Again, this is based on the 5-county market. Across the top on the left side there, you can see home sales. And it's the 12-month period ending the end of March, so compared with the prior 12-month period. So it's a real apples-to-apples comparison. You can see home sales are up about right at 1%. Prices were up 5.8%. And if you jump down to the bottom there, you'll see the month's supply, 1 2/3 months supply. That's down from the prior month as well. Just very low inventory. Speaking of inventory, here's a table we have on our site as well that shows months supply by county. And when you run down the counties there's one in Illinois, Calhoun County. It's got a whole bunch, about a 2-year supply. Bonds got quite a bit, but the rest of them, almost all of them are in the 1s, 2s. Anything below 6 months pretty much is favors the seller's market. And so again, even with COVID-19 out there, we still got very low inventory and still really favoring the sellers out there. Mortgage interest rates, that's been a little bit of a roller coaster there, but they are good as of yesterday. You can see on there, this is a chart. Now, we didn't create this chart. This comes from the Federal Reserve, but it is on our site on stlouisrealestatesearch.com. But you can see as of yesterday, the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage was at 3.33%. I also show you there a year ago where it was at. It was at 4.12% a year ago. And that difference on a typical median priced house at $210,000 median priced house, that's almost $100 a month payment difference. So it's pretty significant. Your money goes a little further. Hey, and remember, when you are searching for homes for sale, our information on St. Louis Real Estate, sold prices, whatever you're looking for, go to St. Louis's best home search site and the original and the authentic, the registered trademark, St. Louis Real Estate Search. It's stlouisrealestatesearch.com. And we got some great features there. One of the things we've got is a phone number at the top that is answered by real live people right here in St. Louis. Our agents, my business partner John and myself answer the phone as well. You can call that number and again talk to a real live broker or agent right here in St. Louis. And also, if you want to find the value of your home online under a minute, go to stlouishouseprices.com, stlouishouseprices.com. Plug in an address and get the value. Oh, we also have St. Louis's favorite open house site. However, newsflash, there aren't a lot of open houses right now. With the COVID-19 thing, we're probably not going to see too many traditional open houses for a while. Don't worry, though. We are, as we speak, we're converting this site, and it'll begin showing virtual open houses as well as virtual showings. You'll also be able to request virtual showings right from there. So you can go to stlouisopenhouses.com, stlouisopenhouses.com. Again, we are More Realtors. There's our phone number, 833-383-MORE. You can check us out at morerealtors.com or at stlouisrealestatesearch.com. So, till next month, stay healthy, stay at home unless you have to go out. And just thank you and God bless you.